It's America Recycles Day. What can you do to help the planet? I'm Hayden Wilcox, and we'll have more on that on tonight's Beaver News.
And an unexpected power outage left McNary students in the dark. Beaver News reporter Jody DeVaz has the report.
We'll have all that and more on tonight's episode of the Beaver News. Good evening and welcome to your Monday night edition of the Beaver News. I'm Hayden Wilcox.
And I'm Allison Headley.
Thursday's America Recycles Day was put on by OSU Recycling Service in the MU Brick Mall. This event allowed students to recycle items that are otherwise difficult to recycle. On Thursday, the Beaver News went out to get the story.
We're providing one convenient location where people can bring all different types of special recyclables that you can't put in commingled at the curb. And so that includes our metal, batteries, CDs, ink and toner, e-waste, film plastics, packing peanuts, and our styrofoam.
I know for the styrofoam, I know it needs to be recycled, but it's not easy to do.
So in order to recycle it, you need to break it down. Tiny pieces. And a lot of it. Ooh.
We're bringing in like electrical supplies and all DVDs and CDs and packing peanuts.
A keyboard and CD-ROMs.
Yeah, all kinds of electronics.
Computers, a scanner, and some old TVs. That is a lot of junk.
So we're gonna need our buckets back. Okay. That's okay. Because so we can recycle more stuff.
And in addition to styrofoam Recycling Services reports that they collected over 5,000 pounds of e-waste. Wow. If you want to participate in future recycling activities, similar opportunities will be available through winter term during the annual Recycle Mania competition. Until then, you can go green by bringing your broken housewares, electronics, bicycles, and clothing to the November Repair Fair at the Recycling and Surplus Warehouse from 6 to 8 p.m. on November 26.
If you and your family or friends are attending the Portland Trail Blazers Minnesota Timberwolves game on Friday at 7 p.m., make sure to wear your Beaver gear. For a limited time, a portion of each ticket purchased through this promotion will benefit the OSU Alumni Association. You can order your tickets through tickets.trailblazers.com/deals with the promotional code BeaversU with all capital letters.
Saturday, we had a chance to see the Beavers like we know them. After a disappointing loss to Stanford last weekend, the Beavers came back strong and beat the Cal Golden Bears 62-14. This win was helped the Beavers maintain their rank at number 15 in the BCS. In order to be considered for a BCS bowl game, however, they need to be ranked at least 14th, and they can obtain that rank with a win against the Ducks this Saturday.
The Energy Civil War will continue until the 21st at 5 p.m. Students at U of O and OSU will compete to create and conserve their own energy. Dixon will have 10 of their re-rev cardio machines up against 10 of Oregon's machines to see which school can generate the most energy. But that isn't the only way to get involved. Organizations and clubs can get involved by adopting a machine. Students can also visit the Energy Civil War blog and check out Rec Sports Facebook page and the Student Sustainability Initiative's Facebook page for a chance of winning a variety of prizes by joining the sustainability discussion throughout the week.
A heartbreaking loss for Duck fans, but last week's U of O game was exactly what Beavers needed to boost their morale going into the Civil War. On Saturday, the Stanford Cardinal took down the Ducks, ending their undefeated season. No doubt that loss has shaken the confidence of U of O fans, and add that to the strong season the Beavers have had, accompanied by a game on home turf, and we have ourselves a making of an exciting Civil War game coming this Saturday.
And now we're going to Joe Hedberg, who spoke with excited students about this Saturday's Civil War game for a special edition of Questions in the Quad. Joe?
All right, building up to Civil War Week, it's time for some Questions in the Quad with Joe Hedberg. All right, and you are?
Josh Craig.
Gabriela Santos.
All right, and do you guys have all 5 steps to go to the Civil War?
I do.
I do too.
And what time are you going to start camping out?
Probably about an hour after the game.
Okay.
Whenever we can allow to be there, as soon as that's allowed.
All right, and your prediction for the game is going to be?
I think Beaver's going to take it in a close one, 31-28.
And your prediction?
I just feel like we're going to win. Beavers are going to win.
Heck yeah.
All right, perfect. Go Beavers.
Go Beavs!
All right, you are?
Justin.
And what time are you going to start camping out for the Civil War?
Right after the game on the Saturday.
Do you have all 5 stubs?
Yes.
Did you come up extra early for Wisconsin?
Yes.
All right, and do you have a score prediction for the game?
I think Oregon State's going to win by 7, so I'm going to go with 21-14.
21-14. And you are?
I'm Jake McGrady.
All right, and what time are you going to start camping out?
Right after the game with him.
All right, and all 5 stubs?
Yep, of course.
All right, and your prediction for the game, sir?
I'm going to give Oregon State 37-21.
37-21.
I think it's going to be a good defensive game. That's why the Ducks aren't going to put up as much as they've been putting up every game this year.
All right, perfect. Thank you,
Yep.
guys.
Thank you.
All right, and you are?
My name is Andy Clark.
All right, and will you be attending the Civil War?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And do you have all 5 ticket stubs?
No, I only have 4. I'm a pretty lackluster fan.
Which ticket stub do you don't have?
I don't have Washington State. But, yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
What do you have for a prediction for the Civil War?
I'd say Oregon State's probably going to win 48-7.
48-7.
Yeah, I'd say. No, I think that's pretty within reason. What do you think? Are you want to get her?
No, I'm actually feeling the 47-8.
47.
Yeah.
All right, and you are?
I'm Kimmy Dazzo.
And will you be camping out for Civil War tickets?
I'm definitely going to be there bright and early, trying to get the best ticket.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
All right, I'm here with Andrew Child.
All right, and are you going to the Civil War?
Yes, I am.
Do you have all 5 ticket stubs?
I do.
What time are you going to start camping out for your ticket?
Oh, I don't know. We've been going at like 4 a.m. for the other tickets, so we'll either do that again, or if I find someone with a tent, we'll probably camp out.
All right, and do you have a prediction for the game?
I'm really hoping we win. That'll be awesome. I got a lot of friends at U of O who I'd like to kind of stick it to.
All right. Well, that's it for Questions in the Quad in regards to Civil War. This reporter thinks it's going to be a close one, and I say it's going to be 34-31 in favor of Oregon State. Back to you in the studio.
While we're talking about the Civil War, a fraternity here on campus is bringing a new take on the Eugene-Corvallis rivalry. The Gentlemen of Fiji are holding their 4th annual relay on Saturday before the Civil War game. The relay will start at Autzen Stadium in Eugene and will end at Reser Stadium here in Corvallis. The relay is 44 miles, and each member will run between 1 and 5 miles at a time. On Tuesday, Fiji will be holding a fundraiser for the Livestrong Foundation. Pita Pit has offered to sponsor this fundraiser, and for a limited time is donating a portion of the profits from any pita bought during the event to the foundation. American Dream Pizza has also donated gift cards to raffle off. According to Tommy Hawes, Fiji's philanthropy chair, a similar event will be held at Sheba Hut on Wednesday.
This Saturday, students from McNary Dining Center and Callahan Halls were evacuated from their rooms when the building suffered a power outage.
Maryland Gaming Party sold out its nearly 80 seats just 18 hours after tickets became available. But as gamers loaded their equipment into the venue, the building's power was cut and a generator kicked in. Participants were asked to use as little power as possible, so many turned to playing board and card games until the lights went out. After 15 minutes of trying to play by cell phone light, the participants were evacuated to Arnold, leaving their high-power gaming machines in lockdown. Even in this nightmare scenario, the gamers gamed on. They busied themselves with games like Magic the Gathering, Munchkin, Pandemic, and Zombicide for about an hour until McNary Dining Center was deemed safe to re-enter. Because the party never took off, participants were offered $5 off the ticket price for the next party. Though the party ended before it even started, the gamers' diligence was a testament to their passion for their hobby. Jody DeVaz, Beaver News.
Not only were residents affected, but a pre-planned local area networking game party was uprooted as well. Beaver News reporter Jody DeVaz has the story.
Well, I'm glad to see these students making the best of a poor situation. Thanks for the report, Jody. It's that time of year again, time to register for classes for winter term. Registration started late last week and will continue until the end of Phase 2. However, this weekend, My Degrees was offline for several days, posing a problem to those scheduled to register. The Office of the Registrar, in an email to students, said that the system had a planned update and had taken My Degrees offline temporarily. The Office of the Registrar claimed that the program would return shortly.
Did you register yet, Hayden?
In fact, I did register. In fact, I was affected by this system update. I wasn't able to see any of the classes I had previously taken, which caused me distress when I was registering for classes.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get that all figured out soon, though.
Yeah, hopefully.
This week marks a milestone in many students' college career, Thanksgiving at college. For many students, this is the first trip home since school started, and for others, it's a chance to enjoy a couple extra days off. The Beaver News team would like to inform those students who decide to spend Thanksgiving here in Corvallis that most campus service will be closed for Thanksgiving and the day after. We would like to take this time to make a public safety announcement. After an altercation that included disorderly conduct and a possession of a controlled substance, Oregon State Police have barred 40-year-old Christopher Helton from campus. Campus Police and the Department of Public Safety reports that Helton called the Corvallis 911 business line and threatened the campus community. DFPS reports that Helton's whereabouts are currently unknown, and if you see him, you should contact police immediately. Well, before we end tonight's show, we're going to turn it over to Milan Laurent for Monday Night's Sports Report.
Thanks, Hayden. Let's start off with football. The number 15th ranked Oregon State football team returned home this weekend to face the California Golden Bears. The Beavers had a dominating performance as they defeated the Bears 62-14, which nearly set a school record for most points in a league game. The 62 points scored is the second most in school history against a league opponent, the record being 66 points against Washington State in 2008. The game was well-balanced offensive effort as 8 different Beavers made it into the end zone. Sean Mannion completed 24 of 34 passes for 325 yards in his first start since October 27th against Washington. In the process of this Saturday's game, OSUBeavers.com reports that the sophomore became the 6th Oregon State quarterback to surpass 5,000 yards in a career. He has 5,232 yards in less than 2 full seasons. Teron Ward led the Beavers on the ground with 2 touchdowns and 128 yards. After this weekend, the Beavs remain ranked 15th, and this Saturday at noon, they host the 116th annual Civil War against the number 5 ranked University of Oregon Ducks here at Reser Stadium.
Well, that's about all the time we have for you tonight, but thanks for joining us. At this time, we'd like to announce that tomorrow night's episode will be our last episode of the term, but we will return third week of winter term for more of your Beaver News right here on Channel 26. I'm Hayden Wilcox.
And I'm Milan Laurent. Thanks for joining us, and have a great rest of your term.